Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ryan from Meat Slayer Barbecue. Today is Traeger Day 2020, and we have a special surprise. A big cook today going to happen. We have a suckling pig, a roasting pig, a young pig, something, you can call it whatever you want, but it is a 40-pound pig that we will be smoking today on our Traeger. So I'm going to prep it a little bit, inject it, and then season it. So that's what we're going to walk through in this first video. Stay tuned with us all day. We will be doing videos, pictures all day long until this guy is nice and cooked. So we bought this a few days ago. It's been defrosting in our fridge for about 4 days now. It's pretty good for the most part. Still needs a little bit of thaw, but it still has all night tonight before we get to Traeger Day officially in the morning. So we are using our Strong boning knife to cut this out. Really what I'm going to do here is cut out the bone so it can spread out. We're going to inject this guy, we're going to season this guy, and then we're going to let it sit overnight. So here I'm just breaking apart the bone a little bit. Want to be a little bit careful. I think I just cracked a couple of ribs in there, so I want to make sure that you don't do that. And kind of like a spatchcock chicken, you want to get this bone right here to be able to open it up. All right. You'll still see a little bit of ice on here, but for the most part it's thawed, and it still has tonight before we actually go full force. All right, you can see that. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna try and get out some of the silver skin. That's kind of the main thing right now. We're gonna cook this on our, probably on our ironwood. Depends if it fits or not. Full disclosure, this is the first time ever doing a full pig like this. And I'm just going to cut some of this out. Anywhere where there's meat, I want to be able to season it. So as much of this stuff as I can get off, the better. The butcher looked to have done a pretty good job. Believe it or not, I found this guy at a business Costco location out here in Huntington Beach, California. Shout out to Costco. Good place. Meat's kind of hard to find at the moment, so I found this and decided this is what we're doing for Traeger Day. We're just cutting out some silver skin. Looks pretty good. I want to expand it a little bit more. So this is just brute muscle. I don't think you even really need to do this. You could trim it a little bit, or you don't have to trim it. I think either way you're going to be good to go. I do want to inject this though. So we're going to get as much injections as we can in this thing. And then we're going to season it down. So if you look over here to my right, so this is my seasoning mixture. This is a mixture of apple juice, and then we use the Meat Church hog injection. So it's about 40 ounces. Not sure if I'm going to use the entire thing, but I just wanted to have more than enough just in case. So we're going to come in here and basically every rib bone that I can get into, I'm going to inject. The one thing with this that I do know, you don't want to go too deep because you don't want to break through the beautiful skin. All right. So today's Traeger Day. What is the nation, the Traeger Nation, cooking up? I know a lot of people are still home on breaks. I know a lot of people have been using their Traegers, but today's a special day. Last year, during this event, I did a catering. So I was cooking ribs, poppers, lollipop chicken. We served a ton of sausage that day. So this is a little bit different here by myself. Not really sure what I'm going to do with 40 pounds of pork. We'll figure that one out later. I have a lot of good neighbors, a lot of family close by, so it'll go. And again, we're just trying to inject this mixture anywhere where we think we're going to have edible meat. And I did a total of 40 ounces of total injection. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes when we go to season this guy after I get it injected. All right, see you later, Traeger Nation. I can turn it on. All right, and we're back. So I injected about 30 ounces of my mixture of the hog injection and the apple juice into the pig. Cleaned it up a little bit more, took out some more of the silver skin. Now we're going to go ahead and season this bad boy. So first thing we're going to use is Spiceology, salt, pepper, and garlic. Just going to do a nice base layer and try and hit as many of the bone parts or the meat that's showing as possible. I'm going to season it wherever we can with the salt, pepper, and garlic. All right. Second, we're going to go with the shoulder rub, also from Spiceology. I have moved it into this little bowl to make it a little bit easier. And we're going to go with a heavy dose of this. This is the main rub that I like to use with my pork shoulders, ribs sometimes, but mainly pork shoulders. So we're going to go with the healthy mix. And here you're going to see it's going to get a little bit tacky due to the injection in it, but that's perfectly okay. We're going to just get a nice big coat on, again, everywhere that we think we're going to eat some of this meat. Okay. Get a little bit more on the back. All right, and then our third rub and last rub is going to be the honey habanero from Spiceology. This is going to give it the kick that I want. Again, I use this a lot on my pork shoulders, sometimes on the ribs, but always pork shoulders. These are the two staples that I use every single time. It's a little bit, it's even good for kids. Never have the kids complain. It's not too hot, but it does give you that sweet and spicy mixture every single time. Put it in here. All right, now we're going to let this set up for a little bit, let this set in, and then we're going to put it in the fridge for the remainder of the night, and then I will be up early along with you to get this guy in the smoker. All right, see you in a few. All right, ears and snout, because those tend to burn. Now we're going to start spraying some cooking spray on this to get the right color and so that it doesn't burn. All right, we're running right. All right, been about an hour since our last update. Just wanted to give a little update on our pig. Looking good. I'll put some temperature probes in here in the next couple hours. Put ones in the ham and the shoulders just to see where we're at. But I do expect this to take a little bit longer. Around probably 5 o'clock Pacific time today is kind of when I'm expecting it to get done. So far, looking good. Hope everyone's having a great Traeger day. All right, check back. We'll be back soon.
All right, it's going.
Hold on, tell me when.
Oh, it's on.
All right, so our pig is done. We smoked this for 9 hours at 225 degrees. We pulled it once the hams got to 190, and up here got to about 180. So we're gonna cut into this real quick. We're using one of our super sharp Dow Strong knives. We'll see what we're working with here. Oh yeah. You can see I pressed down a tiny bit, and there's the juice from the pig here. All right, let's take a little bite. Pretty unreal. All right, Traeger Day 2020. See you guys next year.